Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to show you a few things going on with these cylinder heads for this 428 before I take them down to the machine shop. There's just no getting around it. They're going to need some attention from the machinist. So, with any non-adjustable valve train, especially shaft-mounted rockers, valve stem installed height is critically important to these engines, because when you put them together, there is no adjustment for the valves. They run a hydraulic camshaft designed to be set at a specific preload on the lifter. Remember, when we pulled this engine down, we found one bent push rod. Valve train geometry plays a big role in the way all this stuff works. And when things aren't right, stuff breaks. Now, when I cleaned and reassembled this cylinder head with the new valve springs to match the roller cam we're putting in this, I uncovered a lot of problems. First of all, I've got the blue rags on the bench underneath so you can see this. Straight edge across the valves. For starters, they should all match. You can see the gaps between those valve stems with a naked eye, let alone trying to measure it. You can get away with a couple of thousandths, but this ain't gonna work. Now, I'm gonna pull a couple of these valve springs back off and show you what else I found. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull the exhaust off of the other end of this head here, because this is going to show you a lot. Okay, so let's go back to the old camshaft, competition cams, flat tappet, hydraulic cam that was in this engine before. The springs, these ones here, came off of it, spec'd out to be installed at 1 inch 900 thousandths. And off the top of my head, I don't remember what it was, but at that installed height, they were to provide a specified tension on the seat. Well, if you look here, this one was the lowest one of them all. If you can see that, see if we can get this thing to focus. Looks to me like it's 1 and about 851 thousandths. So, from the very beginning, there was too much pressure on the seat, or on the valve spring. That translates to too much pressure on the camshaft, which we already determined wasn't getting oiled properly to start with because of other issues. Now, I want to show you something else. That's one problem. Now, what we've got here, but this is a set of real deal Cobra Jet heads. Now that being said, it should have, this is a pain in the ass doing this one-handed, they should have intake 2090 and exhaust 1660. Somebody's changed this out. It's a little ways away from 2090, isn't it? And our exhaust valve. These are factory spec size valves for a low performance 390 or 360 truck engines. Now, we've got another real problem here with the way these seats were installed. Look at that chamber. Okay. Now, see this gap right here around that valve seat? Got a sharp edge here all the way around this seat because it's smaller than what should be in the head. Now that being said, it's a great place to create hot spots, which creates detonation, which creates catastrophic engine failure. The exhaust seat's not so bad here. This could be blended all right, no problem. But the biggest deal here, it's got the wrong size freaking valves in it. So, it's safe to say this Cobra's been neutered. Well guys, there you have it. Just more in the ever-thickening plot of why this poor Cobra Jet didn't live a very long life. But we're going to fix it. I'm going to have to get with my customer and see what he wants to do. We can run these valves once we get them machined properly, but I'd rather see it go back to its former glory and have the proper size in it. If it was mine, that's exactly what we do. I got a feeling that's what he's going to want to do too, but at the end of the day, it's up to him. I'm going to back up and get on my way back down to Tucson machine shop and get these things dropped off so they can stand in line to get put back the way they need to be. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.